How to remain calm under pressure situation. From time to time, we may run into the situation that we may not happy, we may not like it, the situation or people that give us a hard time and under pressure. And most of the time, it may be unavoidable. And how can we deal with this? Today, let's take a look. When we talk about pressure situation, you may think of a lot of things, right? You may be thinking of yourself having an argument with people around you, or you may have to make important decisions and you don't know how to deal with it. There's so many things, but whatever it is, these kind of situation give us a painful feeling, give us stress, give us worry, give us concern, and we don't know how to deal with it. We don't know how to remain calm. These terms are considered the indicator of the word Dukkha or suffering that mentioned by the Buddha a long time ago. And in order for us to deal with all kind of painful feeling, all kind of unsatisfactoriness that happening into our life, the Buddha suggests that we must understand that there's so many things in the outside world that we cannot control. Basically, the Buddha suggests us to develop something called the right view or right understanding about the nature of things. And the second one, he suggests us to develop the right thinking. But right view have to be constructed first. When we have the right view, then the right thinking follow. So what is the right view then? We try to understand the way things are, because we cannot control the situation, whatever it is, good or bad. We cannot even control our own self, not to get old, not to get sick, to remain young forever. We cannot control the mind to remain happy all day long. We just cannot. How can we control people or situation that we are unhappy with? It's impossible, right? So what we can do, so we slowly develop the right view toward the situation that we are facing mindfully. Look at the cause, why the situation happened and why you feel unhappy. What caused that situation that create you unhappy? When you reflect on this mindfully, you look at things the way they are. That number one, you cannot control the situation, but you can control how you feel or your attitude toward the situation that you are facing. You look at the feeling as feeling, painful feeling, worry feeling, stress feeling. When you reflect on them the way they are, the way your mind feel, now you distance yourself from that painful feeling, and eventually the painful feeling will fade away by itself without you doing anything. Again, this needs practice, but it can be done. This is about being mindful, about develop the right understanding, and about develop the right thinking to the unhappy situation that we are facing. So these are the theory part. In the reality, how can we put everything into practice to remain calm under the pressure situation? First of all, I would say just take a good deep breath. Because when you take a good deep breath, it gives you some time to reflect on what's happening. It gives you to bring the mind back and slow down your thinking process, slow down of how you feel. You bring your mind back to your breath and you breathe in and out 3 times, see how you feel, or 5 times, or 10 times if you need to. As you keep on breathing, you slowly bring the mind back, you slowly bring back the clarity of your mind. And with this condition of the mind, it helps you to understand things much better. With right understanding, it helps us to adjust our attitude, the way we think toward that situation of how to deal with it. So just simply take a good deep breath. And the second thing, you can take this opportunity to reflect on your limitation, the level of your patience, the level of your loving kindness, the level of your understanding of things that happening in front of you. To me, we can look at this negativity situation in a positive way. And that helps us to understand the nature of our own mind much better when we are in unpleasant situation. And the third one, we can reflect on the law of karma. Whatever people do to you, whatever situation that you are facing, again, nothing we can do about it, right? If people do something bad to us and give us pressure, that's their karma. However, the action that you return back to them, it will become your karma. So if you take a deep breath for a few times, it gives you a gap to reflect on this. You have a chance to think deeper and react back to them wholesomely. And the last one that you should practice is called meditation. because happiness and sadness, satisfied, dissatisfied, worry and unworry is come from our mind. It is very essential for us to make sure that we have time to train our mind, train the mind to be still, train the mind to be back more often, because trained mind will bring happiness to our life and untrained mind will bring suffering into our life. Meditation is a journey. It's not just one time deal. When you go to the gym once a month and expect to have good health, good complexion, it's not going to happen. You need to go to the gym more often. Same thing with the mind. In order for the mind to be strong, in order for you to develop the quality of the mind, to be an imperturbable mind, to be a person that very difficult to get upset, you need to bring the mind back to the body more often through the meditation practice. I would suggest to everyone to practice meditation on a daily basis. Maybe start from 5 minutes a day, but have self-discipline. And along the way, it will help you to develop the quality of your mind. And whatever situation you will be facing in the future, with a pressure situation, and whatever situation that you will be facing in the future, good or bad, you will be able to remain calm under those circumstances more effectively.